Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to perform drag and drop operation by using Selenium WebDriver. For that reason I need to create a class. So I am creating a class. Let's say the class name is drag drop op1. This is a main class. Let's decide the test case which we will automate. So I have selected one website where the drag drop event is there. Yeah, this is what the site. So let me open the application. Yes, here one draggable item is there, one droppable item is there, so we can just try to drag the item and drop it over here. To perform this test case or automate this test case, we are going to write the script now. So this operation can be achieved by using actions class. Let me close it. Let me enter into Eclipse. Now let's get the common code which we will not repeat, that is driver path as well as WebDriver object. So I am using the common template code. For WebDriver and Firefox driver we need to import. So I am importing. Delete all cookies from browser. That I will perform in this scenario. Before that, let us launch the application. So by using obj.get, I need to use the URL jqueryui.com droppable. Yes, this is what the application. Now again I would like to open the application and show it to you, just to understand that the components which we need to automate are within a frame. Now see, we can able to see one drag me to my target and drop here. Two elements are there, and which are enclosed within a box. It looks like a frame, but we are not sure whether it is frame or not. Now if we don't know whether that box itself is a frame or whatever it is, if we are not sure about it, first what we need to do, we need to check whether this page is having a frame or not. How can we check the page is having a frame or not? We need to right click on the page, click on view source, control F and use the tag iframe, search it. If we are finding the tag iframe in the source code, that means one, here how many iframes are there, only one iframe tag is there in the whole source code. Now that means one frame is there in that page. That frame is nothing but this box itself is a frame. Fine. If the web page is having multiple frames, then the first frame index number must be 0, second frame will be 1, third will be 2, like that. Fine. So what is our job now? After launching the application, this is what, here we are launching the application. Fine. Now let us delete all the cookies just for faster execution. delete all cookies is the method. Fine. Now enter into frame. So how can we enter into frame? This is the only one frame available in this web page. So what we need to do is we need to write the code obj.switch2 is a method, WebDriver object.switch2. So what exactly we need to give in switch2 method? No parameters, dot frame is a method. Here you can able to see one parameter which is of integer type, that is frame index. Frame index of this frame is 0. Fine. Now this is what the code to access the frame. This is what the code to access the frame or entering into the frame. After entering into the frame, we can write the code for accessing the draggable element and keeping it into droppable element area. Fine. For that reason, what we need to use is we need to use actions class. Let's say action object equal to new actions, and we should pass the parameter WebDriver object. Fine. This is what the code for creating an instance for actions class. One sec. Yes. Fine. Now after creating the instance for actions class, we have to use the method called, see, I am using actions object. Actions object is act dot. We can able to see one method called click and hold, because the draggable element we must click and we must hold for some time. Fine. Now the method we are using, not build, it is click and hold dot click and hold. You can able to see clearly the method, the action class object dot click and hold. Now, so which on which element we should click and hold? The draggable element. So the XPath of the draggable element we must pass over there. So let me inspect this and let me take the XPath. I am using full XPath. Fine. So obj dot find element by dot XPath, and the XPath expression is this. Okay. Now dot one more thing is, this item must be moved to the destination. So we have one method called move to element. So move to element, what is the target XPath that we need to give? So obj dot find element again, then by dot XPath, and the XPath of the target element we should give. So what is the target element? Drop here. I am again inspecting drop here. So droppable must be captured. So I am capturing full XPath. Now we should use this full XPath of target over here. It's not compulsory to use full XPath. It's not a best practice also. Just I need to solve the scenario. That is why I am using full XPath quickly. Okay. So now what we need to do is, after moving the source element to destination, we need to release that element over there. So one method called release is there, we can use. Dot build method we can use, dot perform method we can use. So that is what the code of drag and drop. This is the whole code of drag and drop. So again let us see, ACT is the object for actions class. Fine. Then we are using the method called click and hold. Fine. obj.findElement by source elements xpath dot it must be moved to by using move to element destination xpath. Then we need to use release, build and perform. After writing this much of code, we can able to perform drag and drop operation. That means when we will execute the code, this element will be dragged and dropped it over here. To perform this much, we have written that code. So let me close this application before execution. Let me clear the console data. Now let us execute the script to check whether it is working as per the expectation or not. The application has been launched. Yes, the drag drop is also working. Can you able to see the drag me to my target is inside the destination place where we wanted to drop it. Fine. So this is what the code for drag and drop again. ACT is the object for actions, click and hold is the method, source element xpath dot move to element destination element xpath. Then we need to use the method called release, build and perform. After doing all this, definitely your drag drop will work, and it is working for us as we tested the script. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it is helpful.